Since late June, the price of Brent crude oil, a major benchmark in global oil trading, has dropped from nearly $115 per barrel to about $77, a fall of more than a third. The price has fallen because of increased production in the United States and elsewhere and reduced demand caused by lingering economic problems in Europe and developing countries.
At face value, it looks like a disaster for a number of exporting countries.
Pierre Noël follows energy issues from the Singapore office of the International Institute for Strategic Studies. He spoke via Skype.
Those countries, when they face a significant drop in the price of oil, they do a combination of two things. They slash government expenditure on the one hand, and they run budget deficits on the other hand.
And they may also try to ease the economic pressure by convincing other countries to end sanctions against them. That could be the case for Russia in its dispute with the West over its occupation of Crimea and involvement in eastern Ukraine, says Alistair McCaig of the IG investment firm in London.
This adds to the pressure that they're currently feeling, potentially meaning that they might feel the need to act, possibly needing to de-escalate the situation as far as the embargoes are concerned.
But the impact may not be decisive, according to Pierre Noël.
I think that the oil market situation is not going to change the Russian strategic objective in Ukraine, which is that Ukraine should not join NATO. But the collapse in the price of oil should, in all logical thinking, should lead Russia to a more accommodative stance.
Similarly, the drop in the global price of oil is hurting Iran, as it is already enduring significant economic hardship due to global sanctions over its nuclear program. But Alistair McCaig says Iranian leaders are probably not too worried.
It's certainly a pressure, but it's a pressure that arguably might well be a short-term one. Certainly if there's any sort of signs of recovery in the Eurozone, for instance, the US maintains its recovery, the UK maintains its recovery as well. We might see the demand side of the equation pick up and then the nations such as Iran being able to ride this out a little bit more easily.
But that will take time. Meanwhile, both Iran and Russia will have to balance the combined pinch of sanctions and low oil prices with their foreign policy goals. Pessin, VOA News, London.